This is the Wilmington Standard Daily Update for Friday, March 13th, 2026. Yesterday, a synagogue in Michigan and Old Dominion University in Virginia both were targets of attacks by radicalized Muslims. Additionally, on March 9th, two men from Pennsylvania tried throwing homemade explosive devices at a crowd protesting outside of the New York mayor's residence. While there exists no clear link to Iran, no sane person would deem these three attacks in such a short time period a coincidence, at a time when Iran is on the verge of being militarily and politically demolished. As Ben Shapiro from the Daily Wire points out, history shows us that the losing side in a war always does one last-ditch effort before caving in to the inevitable defeat. The Germans with the Battle of the Bulge, Japan at Okinawa, China and North Korea and Kumsan, all last-ditch, all-out efforts that ultimately failed and led to a surrender a short time period later. It is no wonder then that Iran, the world's largest and most sophisticated sponsor of terrorism, will use and inspire terror attacks as a last-gasp effort to demoralize the West. From the Straits of Hormuz to the streets of Michigan, Iran wants us to think that we are not safe, and they can launch destruction at any time through drones or terrorist cells. The best outcome, they want us to believe, is to stop this war. In the words of Vin Diesel from any Fast and Furious movie you care to name, that ain't gonna happen. President Trump needs to prosecute this war to its very end. We need to remove Iran's capacity for any nuclear weapons, its ability to threaten our allies and partners in the Middle East, and eliminate a regime that sponsors worldwide terrorism and domestic humanitarian abuse. Iran needs to be brought to its knees to the point where its people, who have lived under this abuse for 50 years and who themselves just witnessed thousands of their citizens slaughtered at the hands of the regime, can finally rise up and take their country back. Anything less will leave an Iran in a position to say that it cowered the great Satan of the West. Our response at home should not be cowardice, but resolve. We cannot hunker down in our safe places, but we must instead take to our daily lives in defiance. Yes, we need to keep our eyes open and our heads on a swivel slightly more, for we are a nation at war with the world's most evil regime. Our vigilance at home and our perseverance overseas will result in an Iran that is subdued and a world that is much more safe. For the Wilmington Standard, I'm Will Sample. Thanks for listening.